always sort of hit with, it's a very male-dominated industry, and in the construction industry you have diverse different disciplines that you can take. You can, like I work in site management, there's also quantity surveying, there's estimating, design management. So site management is, out of all those disciplines, not difficult for women, so it's even more difficult to kind of work on site. But I always try and rise to the challenge and kind of ignore the fact that you are a woman. You just do your job the best you can, and people will respect you for it. And there is no barriers for women in construction. I think it's all all in the mind. Yeah, so I think the first few years are always hard, but as you grow with experience, it gets easier.
I think the challenging thing is not getting yourself hurt, like yourself, but with the saying it's a man-dominated industry, it is. But then again, we've got to change that and get more women in engineering and more blokes and more young blood into engineering. There's not enough young blood anymore. So I think that is the challenging thing, that the older generation is like retiring and there's no young blood. So I think the challenging thing is with, like, for me, studying that we're not getting enough of the older generation's knowledge in. So I think that's what I think that with the men's side of things, because I'm a tool maker as well, I do all the maintenance around the building, do all sorts. I'm like a little handyman on the tool and a tool maker on the side, and it's fantastic. The thing is, you don't have to worry about, as a woman, you don't have to worry about the blokes at all. You soon put them in your place, kind of. But no, I think the more challenging thing is the older generation, like retiring before they can pass down their knowledge. I think that's the only thing.
So I've faced a few challenges. So I agree with Selina. Sometimes it's not that easy to work in a male-dominated industry. But I have to say, it has some disadvantages. But at the end of the day, a lot of advantages as well, because people do remember you. You may have prejudice at the beginning. People might ask you, she's a lady, in my case I'm also foreign, and she's an engineer, what's the deal with it? So they might ask you the question, why are you an engineer, why do you do this? Then, when you start proving yourself, and by proving, just meaning that you know your job. So if you're on site and a contractor or a client asks you something, then you know your job because you designed that building. And your answer is technically competent, you know your things, then people start to admire you. And even if they have prejudice at the beginning, then they will remember you. So they might tend to remember you more than a male in exactly the same position, saying exactly the same thing, because they start from a prejudice and then they turn their opinion to something better. So I would say yes, it's a challenge, but it always turns out to be a positive.